Hello, welcome to Tech Select. My name is Linus, and today I am yet again with Dave from Odukar.com. Dave, welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure to have you join us. It is interesting. Not only do you come with goodies, but it's always great to have you around. It's awesome. Now, today we are talking fitness things. Not the fittest person on earth, but we're still talking fitness. And the MTN Marathon is coming up, so those are doing the training, the running, and what. We get to dive into some of these things, and we get to show you how you can incorporate some tech in your life to help things go a little bit better. So, Dave, what are we diving into today?
So what we have here is a set of fitness bands and smartwatches that basically will help you keep your steps, measure your heart rate, generally just to make you physically active and keep track of your metrics and to keep motivating you be physically fit, which is really good for your health. Yeah. So in that category, you have smartwatches and then fitness bands. Now, what we have in store right now is this Xiaomi Mi Band 6. Yeah. This is like one of the most popular fitness bands out there, and it's really for a very good reason. So it can measure your heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, stress breathing, sleeping, menstrual cycles. It is water resistant, so you can take it for a swim, even in the bathroom after that cool workout. Sweat and everything, it can totally handle that.
So there are
about 100 workout modes that are supported here.
Wow.
So it's an incredible and versatile fitness band, yeah.
So trying to say the things that this new Apple Watch have been bragging about were already available.
Yeah.
They've been making a lot of noise. Oh, now tracks 10 minutes per cycle. It was already available.
Yeah, it was, definitely. So, I mean, if you don't really have to pay the premium price for like the Apple Watch.
Yeah. But it's still actually, though, okay, much as you don't have to, I wouldn't want to call it premium.
Yeah.
In real Ugandan terms, I had to call it exorbitant rates for an Apple Watch. Yeah. But the bands actually they do quite a good job in terms of.
They do. It can check it out. Yeah.
Because like now, if we look at this, this is the Mi Band 6. Tiny thing like this looks like a enlarged pill, like one of those capsules that people normally swallow. So how does this here help an athlete? Let's say they're gearing up for the MTN Marathon and doing all this exercise stretching. Yeah. How would this incorporate into their routine and actually help?
Oh yeah, so when you strap that on, it will count your steps, it will measure your heart rate, it will measure the distance that you've either walked or run, and so with those metrics you can, it will help you prepare for the marathon or whatever activity that you plan to have. Yeah.
Okay, so in case, let's say, person's on his jog, is training, and you know how weather these days. It starts raining. Yeah. You should be worried because at one point, remember back then when phones used not to be waterproof?
Yeah.
Each time it will start raining, you're like, oh my god, I need a cavera, put the phone in. Yeah. So in such a scenario, a person is doing his training and it starts raining, or they are the kind of athlete that deals with water, they are doing swimming. Is this still applicable?
Yeah, it's 50 ATM water resistant, so it can take splashes of water, it can take sweat, it can take quite a bit actually. So
swimming inclusive?
Yeah, even swimming inclusive. Yeah, as long as it doesn't go, I think, below 50 meters or so.
Talking about its water resistant capabilities, it's all the band, the armband is silicone.
Yeah. Yeah, like silicone strap.
And then the whole watch itself, no buttons, no.
Yeah.
I like the design is actually interesting. So, in case I want to change, if I'm not a fan of black, does this come with other colors?
The straps are sold separately, so you can swap the straps.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So there is red, blue, orange, and a couple of other colors in there.
Did I just break it?
No, that's actually how you remove it.
Okay. So this just pops out?
Yeah, so that's the replaceable strap. Yeah, okay. If you want a different color, you can get it.
Are these also available on Odukar?
Yeah, they're available on Odukar for about 20k.
Actually, talking about this entire thing, the Mi Watch 6 is available on odukar.com, www.odukar.com. If you're in Kampala, Mukono, Wakiso, delivery, we can easily get the item to you in reasonable time. And what I'm saying in reasonable time is we all live in Kampala with no traffic jam and whatnot. We're not making excuses, but it will get to you in reasonable time. So place your order www.odukar.com and you can get yourself a fitness armband to track all the mentioned things above: your running, your steps, your oxygen. By the way, talking about oxygen monitoring, I remember this was something that became very popular during the pandemic times. Everybody was like, I have to know what my oxygen levels are. I think for this one, I have to get a person who actually does athletics in one of these days to give us a rundown of why it is important to track things like O2 and all those things. Now, recently, I did a video on, I was actually talking about fitness, bands and whatnot. And an elderly lady asked me, if I bought that thing, she was like, Mutabani, if I bought that thing, can it help me know when my pressure is not okay? So let's look at it off the fitness side of it. If an ordinary person is not too much into sports, ordinary old lady, can they get this to track health?
Not for pressure. No. The tech is not really,
because that's where people go wrong. I've seen those who say, I can't do this, you're sorted. But in actual sense, we need to dive in and start. We don't give people the wrong idea. What exactly? Let's say if I bought this armband in particular, apart from actual fitness activity, what else am I looking at?
Time. So much.
Yes, this is a watch, yes. And I believe on this one you can also receive your
notifications, app notifications. So if a WhatsApp message comes in, can just quickly glance over it. SMS definitely. If a call comes in, it vibrate and you can see it. There is also sedentary lifestyle. So if you're sat for a very long time, it will vibrate and tell you, hey, just get up and walk around.
That's actually good for people in offices.
I put it on a lot actually. As you know, our kind of work is sitting on a desk for a very long period of time, and maybe you're working on a report or receiving orders and all that. So you actually need you need to keep getting up. It's good. It's just good for your health.
Walk around a bit. I see. So I saw something on here about, was it pulse rate? I think it was something about something to do with heart rate or something like that. What is that feature really for?
Heart rate. So heart rate is definitely a very important metric about how your general health, really, how good you're doing, right? So it just measures your heart rate. If your heart rate is elevated, you can know maybe you're stressed or you're anxious or I don't know, something like that. You can tell. So normal heart rate, like when you're resting, is probably like 70 beats per minute, or something like that. 80 or something, less than 100. If you're physically active, if you're running or if you're walking, it will shoot up to about 140, 150. If you're really hard on, on serious physical exercise, it will go up to around 200. So if I'm like jogging on a hill, it actually goes up to around 180 beats per second. So it definitely shows you generally how your body is performing, or if you're overworking it, or if things are not doing well. You can tell.
It's interesting how they can put a lot into something really small. You see, many have bought smart gadgets, smart watches, smart bands just for the sake of it. I am sure that many people have bought Apple watches and they don't even use like 30% of the features on there, but just because it is like a style accessory. But in this case, that's why channels like this exist, and that's why a person like Dave is here with us today to help us look beyond the general picture of it. Like, what exactly can you squeeze out of that item? So this is the Mi Band 6 from Xiaomi, available on www.odukar.com. Odukar.com. Get one and get to monitor. If you enjoy sports, athletics, I like this because it has that feature where it tracks how long you have run.
It's not really for athletic people.
Mainly they're the ones who get to benefit, I think.
Yeah, but it's also for really ordinary people because regardless of who you are, you need physical activity, exercise, and all that for your general health. Yeah, so it's for everyone.
And for people who are like me, very unfit, and today you're determined, get one. It will actually push you because now the first time I started wearing a smartwatch or smart band, it will tell me, today you've walked 500 steps. Then the following day I'd be determined. I'm like, if I walked 500 yesterday,
500 or 5,000?
500. We started by we're doing a lot of sitting, so to keep telling you guys, stand up. So like, if today I walked 500, to let me make it 1,000. So on Tuesday, you just start walking around. You know, you go to the copier, you come back, you go to the water dispenser. You're like, you know what? It has got to reach 1,000.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, you're like, now I made 1,000. Let me push it to 2,000. Inadvertently, you know, the body gets, you start activating, and somehow you see such a small device helps you improve on your health, which is. It's actually something people really underlook in this particular case.
I recommend it.
And imagine if it was just somebody telling you, get up and go and walk, you'd be like, what's the person's problem? But here it kind of self-motivates you to get on the move. Now, we've been talking of where to buy it, which is Odukar.com. How many shillings?
It's actually we have the Mi Band 6 and the Mi Band 5. Yeah, so this one is 210.
210, that's for the Mi Band 6.
Yes. And then the other one is 195.
195 for the Mi Band 5.
Yeah.
Is there a very big difference?
Not really. The Mi Band 6 is like 20% bigger in terms of screen real estate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So just those prices again. Mi Band 6 is
210.
210, and then the Mi Band 5
195.
195, and then delivery to you wherever you are. Kampala, Mukono, Wakiso. Place the order. We shall deliver. Odukar will deliver. And I'm saying we shall deliver. I can't be the one bringing it. Anyways, we'll always make sure that the client is key. That's the only reason why you should be shopping on Odukar.com, because client is number one right there. So that's a quick recap, quick look at what the Mi Band 6 and the Mi Band 5 can do for you. Place your order right now. And I believe you do need one of these in your life. If you don't have one, you can buy one just for the cool looks of it. You can join the .com era and yes,
that works too. It's perfectly fits your.
You just have this on your hand. There's this nice trend that we've been seeing of people, on weekends. Then they post on their Instagram a map with a trail, and they're like, I've been jogging. Yet not just are sitting on a border, but it's okay. We are not judging. But you get this. It has a GPS function. You can also post some maps for us to think you've been running or anything like that. Anyways, what a long video it has been. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Linus, and I've been here with Dave from Odukar.com. We'll be bringing you more of these videos frequently, so we dive into the tech and just get to show you how this tech can play into your everyday life. But for today, allow us to say bye-bye, and we shall see you in the next video.
See ya.